Alright, here it is. The long-awaited video that you've all been waiting for. Maybe it isn't long-awaited, but you're getting it anyway, because I'm just that dope. Let me first off start by saying, yes, I am shooting this in vertical mode, because I do what the fuck I want. Fuck you, Geo, you piece of shit. Your videos are awful. 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 That's for starters. Alright. For two, let's do this. For two. Topic being covered, 2016 presidential election. Okay, the presidential election has been a shit show. Let me start off by saying, fuck John Kasich, fuck Lindsey Graham, fuck Martin O'Malley, fuck them all, really. I mean, seriously, fuck them all. It's stupid. It's awful. They're all awful, essentially. Awful, terrible people. Fuck Hillary Clinton. We are not going to have a women president. Okay? Women deserve to be in the kitchen. Women deserve to be in the fucking kitchen. Women belong in the kitchen. You know what? Men belong in the kitchen. Everybody belongs in the kitchen. There's food in the fucking kitchen. That's for starters. Hillary Clinton should not be president because, let's see, Benghazi, all the hidden emails, and all that shit was covered up. Even though it's been released or whatever now, it's still been covered up. It's awful. Why do we want a president that's going to cover up their fucking emails of all things and just make shit up as to why it's being covered up? Like blah 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 blah. No. If you're hiding emails, what else are you gonna hide from us? Okay. So that's for starters. Fuck Hillary Clinton. You have awful ideas. You're basically saying, hey, I'm a woman. I'm going to run for president. Cool. Good for you. That's all she has backing her, is that she is a woman. And an awful woman at that. She's terrible. I hope she falls down a flight of stairs. I don't give a fuck. Not going to edit this. So there's that. Let's see. Donald Trump. There's been a lot of criticism about Donald Trump. And I too was on the boat of criticizing Donald Trump. Because, oh my God, it's Donald Trump. He's never been political and blah, blah, blah. He's had a bunch of failed businesses. Sure, he has had a lot of failed businesses. A lot. Okay? But he is also very successful in the ones that have managed to stay running. He has went bankrupt several different times, all out of strategy, all of it. And he's rich as fuck. Rich as fuck. He's really rich. Okay. He knows a lot of big words, small sentences, but he's really, really rich. You should listen to him. But Donald Trump has some decent ideas as a general. I wouldn't say as a whole. I wouldn't mind. If Donald Trump became president. You know why? Because none of his ideas are gonna go through Congress. None of them. Okay? Nobody in the right mind would say, okay, let's have Mexico build a wall. Okay? Mexico is not gonna build a wall. Okay? Not only that, but that is just... It's ironic because the Mexicans will probably build the wall too, right? To keep themselves out. What sense does that make? It doesn't make any sense. The Mexicans help the economy. If per se we were to and just uproot the 11 million or so Mexicans that are over here working, the whole southern economy would collapse. It would just be gone. Because you know why? The Mexicans do the fucking jobs that we are too entitled to do. Nobody wants to get out there and pick our fucking fruit. Nobody wants to do our dishes. And obviously nobody wants to do our damn landscaping because the Mexicans are out there in Florida, out there in fucking Alabama, and Mississippi, and all of them damn southern states mowing the fucking grass while we're sitting on our ass bitching about how we have no jobs. We could go out there and mow the grass for that $10 an hour, but do we? No. Let's bitch about how much the Mexicans are getting first instead of getting off our lazy fucking asses. Great strategy, isn't it? It's working out. It's working out great. Working out real fucking great. So Donald Trump's little wall idea would never go through Congress. It just wouldn't happen. So that's for starters. Another thing about Donald Trump is his tax plan is great. Okay, it's going to help the poor, but at the same time, it's also going to help the rich, and I will get to that. So, the rich like being rich, and the poor don't like being poor. But 25%, nobody should ever have to pay more than 25% in taxes anyway if they are appropriated. Alright? Common sense. So, what is it? It's, if you're single and making less than like 15 or 20 grand a year or something like that, you're not going to pay any taxes. Okay, that's appropriate. That's fair. If you're making, 15 grand a year, you shouldn't have to be paying taxes. If you're making 20 grand a year, you shouldn't have to be paying taxes. After that, the next bracket up is like 10%. That's fair. Okay? Because under Bernie Sanders, you're going to be paying a lot more than you ever would with Donald Trump. There's going to be a lot more socialist programs. Sure, socialism works. Well, to a degree, socialism works. I could list a fuck ton of countries I can't think of off the top of my head. I'll get back with you on those, maybe. So, there's that. Our taxes are going to be lower with Donald Trump than they are going to be with Bernie Sanders. And don't get me wrong, I like Bernie Sanders. Bernie has a lot of good ideas. I just think that they're just going to be hard to push through. Because people like war. People support the war for no reason. There's no reason to support the war. The war in Iraq is pointless. It's bullshit. ISIS doesn't exist. We are ISIS. The American government is ISIS. Grab a hold of that one. Google it. Do some research, bitches, because I'm not going to do it all for you. So there's that. With Bernie, you're going to be paying 2, 3, 4%, probably more than we are currently paying now. And people are saying, well, then the rich will be paying more taxes. Look, the rich are rich. Big deal. Okay? I understand. The rich do need to be paying more taxes to a certain degree, but they don't to a certain degree because, look, somebody makes $10 million a year, they shouldn't have to fork over $3.5 million of that. That's a lot of money. If everybody pays their taxes appropriately, if nobody got a tax refund at the end of the fucking year, okay, if they quit giving taxes back, we would be okay. We would be a lot better off. Taxation is theft. Whole different video. So, I'm going to just say that. Okay. So, those are the main two. It's going to come down to Bernie Sanders and Donald Trump. Okay. And Donald Trump even said about Bernie Sanders, okay, and I'll quote, and I'm not going to quote verbatim, I'm just going to quote what I remember. And he said, here's the thing about Bernie, is he wins. Yeah, I don't hear he have a chance. Or I hear that he doesn't have a chance. This is a crooked system, folks. Quote unquote, Donald J. Trump. Okay. That is quite a thing coming from Trump. Coming from Trump. Okay? It is big. Because it is a crooked system. And it's fucked up. That, our vote doesn't matter. If voting changed anything, they would take that away too. I promise you. That's why I don't vote. I don't vote. I don't vote. That's right. I don't vote. Call me crazy. You're all crazy for voting. Your cogs in the machine. Sucks, don't it? So don't vote, because your vote doesn't matter. Because all the superdelegates right now, okay, even though Bernie is winning by vote, Hillary is winning by superdelegates. And that's not how it goes. That's not how it should be. But yeah, that's how it is. Welcome to fucking America, yo. Where your vote doesn't matter and you're in the home of the free. So, we covered that. Now, so with all that being said, out of all the people who dropped out of the race, I think that Jeb Bush would have been a good choice. Jeb Bush would have been okay as the president. Sure, Bush did 9/11. Well, anyway, his brother did 9/11. You know what I mean? Okay, he went to the war. He did No Child Left Behind, which did the standardized testing. But I think that, you know, some of those things that he did was out of his love for this country. Granted, they weren't the right decisions, but his heart was in the right place. It really was. That's what I think. Okay, Obama has not done a lot of good. People were just like, I wish Obama could be in it for him. Okay, well, here, let's push this totally illegal, fucking unconstitutional health bill through and keep on pushing it and pushing it and pushing it and pushing it until it barely fucking passes. Okay, Obamacare sucks balls. It's awful. Horrible. Idealistically, it would work, but it doesn't work. I'm not going to get into why, because this video is already running longer than I thought it would. It's okay. Anyways, so no. Yeah. So it will be Bernie versus Trump, and it will be a really, really, really close election because Obama was at one point as far behind in delegates as Bernie Sanders is, and yet he got the nomination. And same with votes, he was as far behind in votes too, and he got the nomination and he got in. We'll see. It'll be a turning of the tables either way. I think both presidents are gonna revolutionize this term. It'll be interesting, I guess, to see America either fall or rise and be better. I think Donald Trump would be a great candidate to get this country financially back on track. I think Bernie, for the people, for the poor, would help that, and we need a little bit of both right now. If I had it my way, I mean, I would just have, you know, both of them two merge together and just be president and vice president, whichever works. But it doesn't work like that, unfortunately. So, hooray! Yeah, so I am just so done with hearing politics. I kind of want this election to be over. And don't get me wrong, I love talking about politics. I'll argue with you all day about it. But 9 times out of 10, you're wrong. I'm right. You know why? Because I researched it. You're wrong because your opinion sucks. And because you didn't look it up. Both these things come into play. So, do your research. Fuck all you people who vote. And yeah. Alright. I think I'm done here because I'm just drawing a blank. This video is awful. I'm sure a lot of people will watch it. Some people will call me retarded. Some people won't. I don't care. I really don't. I really don't care. So that's it. And until next time, I will be back with more videos at some point. I'm not entirely sure when, but it will be there. There will definitely be more videos in the future. I'm going to try to do one every Tuesday. Try is the keyword. I'm going to try to do one every Tuesday and see how it goes. I'm going to try to cover different topics every time because, I don't know, fuck it, why not? So, alright, that is it for this. And, subscribe if you want. Or don't. I really don't care. Kirk out.